Yo, yo. Here we go. It's a couple minutes early. What's up, Craig? How's it going? Man, move. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Let's see what the hell's going on here. Okay, hell. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. It's bright. We're right out today. So, anyway, I was going to throw, being that YouTube is just notifying everybody here. Come on, YouTube. Face dork. YouTube and face dork. But, speaking of Craig, I figured I might as well do a dab. Some Craig action here.
What's up? How y'all doing? Oh, y'all want the song, don't you, real quick, huh? Watch my documentary.
Too loud?
When the Buildings Cried.
I wonder if that's too loud.
Here we go.
What's up, David? Enjoy the buzz. Yeah, dude, if you're drunk, how could you ever be ashamed of being drunk if you're really drunk? If you're not, you ain't drunk if you're ashamed of being drunk. You ain't drunk. Again, if you're new, welcome. But please keep no questions or comments until you have watched the documentary, because that's what we're here to discuss, is When the Buildings Cried. In the link below. Awesome doc. Six hours of evidence. Of a cataclysmic event. Yeah. Pack your greenie. Here we go.
It's like a melted circuit board.
Is this Mike?
It's like a melted circuit. How do you not fucking see it? What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
That's the mic right there. You got to tape over that dumb light. The tape's a little worn out. Oh, man.
Watch my documentary. When the Buildings Cried.
What's up, Wit? Now I got my wit about me. Here we go. You got to
Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged building. All that's left is melted, damaged building. Everywhere on this plane,
vape. It's been
all
vaped.
that's left is melted, damaged building.
It's all melted buildings. It's quite interesting that it's so simple. It's so simple.
Melted, damaged
It's so easy to see a cataclysmic event. Probably hybrid.
Eagle Eye Crew.
Am I coming in okay, guys? Give me a 7x7. Can you hear me all right?
Eagle Eye Crew.
I love you too. Face diaper in the house. And plain wide smoke up. Thank you for the 7x7, Mick. David. So you hear me. What a good song.
I don't care where you go in this flat plane. You're going to find buildings with damage. Heat damage at the bottom.
At the bottom. We recognize the pattern, folks. Just like in chess,
Heat damage.
we recognize the pattern, folks. Come on.
Heat damage at the bottom.
What's up, Tommy? Much brav, much brav. I love that. That's my favorite. That's my new favorite shit. Much brav. Music to my ears. Shout out to Freak Quincy. Freak Quincy. 528.
All that's left is melted.
Never heard of it.
Building.
Again, if you're new, welcome. Welcome. But, yeah, if you're new, watch the documentary. No questions, comments, please.
Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged, building.
Free Quincy. Quincy wants to be free. Come on. Let the guy go. Come on. Much brav. Much brav. Oh, you're a snake in the grass, aren't you?
Powerful evidence, non-stop evidence.
It's everywhere. The evidence is everywhere.
Where you go in this flat plane, but these buildings are melted and damaged all over the fucking world. There's nowhere you can go and not see building damage.
Because you would be on everywhere here. This event affected every single building and house here. Every one of them. You have your pockets of survival. That's what we call cities. They inherited them. Nobody built shit here. Not a thing. They're too dumb. Think about it, how dumb they are. No way. Dumber than dog shit off the ground. These people are dumb. Come on, man. They're going to fucking fuck us on the fucking live streams.
Will be well now.
Boy, they are really fucking our numbers here. It's a joke.
These discoveries will be well known. Commonplace.
These discoveries will be well known, commonplace. You should see the assholes I had to argue against telling these morons about these melted buildings. I'm constantly having to deal with these tree stump tards, Corey tards, Rogers Titan asshole tards. Constantly dealing with these idiots. Full resistance, okay? I took full resistance on this melted building things, okay? And I put them all in their place with evidence in a documentary. And, so eventually it's going to be commonplace. You know what I'm saying? The point I'm trying to make is everybody will be like, of course there were melted buildings, retard. Nobody ever thought there were anything tree stumps or quarries. They all knew. Nobody ever thought they were Titan assholes. Everybody always knew it was melted buildings. Again, you might see that down the road. That's how dumb they are. Beer time. Dude, everything here is melted buildings. Everything here has been flooded by other buildings and melted. There's no such thing as land, ground, continents, and islands. And everybody will be saying that in geology one day, because there won't be geology one day, because they'll realize it's all melted buildings. Okay, so Wit says, Face Diaper says, the shell channels are starting to jump on the melted buildings train. Of course, they're going to mix it with their mud flood retardation. Again, I'm so many if light years were real, I'm light years ahead of everyone here. They're basically retarded. Thankfully, there's the Eagle Eye crew that is hyper aware as well that I met, and so forth. The Eagle Eye crew. And where is Spartan Red? I don't know. Shout out to Derek. Evil DOS. So, yep. No one else gives me shout outs, so whatever. Oh, gee, thanks for letting me know. Why don't you go snap your carrot? They're bright as a pissed on candle. Bricktop 2.0. Speaking of which, speaking of Bricktop 2.0, maybe. I say we fucking get a pig farm and start getting rid of these motherfuckers. Here, let me explain this philosophy. It's really easy, folks. Let me ask you something. It depends on your philosophy is what freedom is, right? To you, here's what government is, and here as opposed to freedom. The philosophy of freedom. Do you think being free is a group of people getting together, just like you, they're not better than you, getting together and making rules for you on how to live? Is that your philosophy of freedom? Because that's government. Okay? Or do you understand that everybody here are grown adults and nobody has the right, or authority to tell, or legitimate authority? They could claim it with force, but that's not authority. Nobody has the authority to tell you what to do. You're a grown adult. Nobody can tell you how many weed plants you can grow, nothing, or what you can put in your body, or anything at all. No rules, period. It's called freedom, right? And then there's that philosophy of freedom, which is true freedom. You're grown adults and nobody has the authority to tell you what to do. As long as you're not harming anyone, they can never tell you what to do. Form a group and pretend to be voted on and make rules for you and to tell you what to do. Because if you believe in government, you believe in the philosophy of other grown adults getting together and telling you what to do like you're a child. It's insulting. And I want their heads chopped the fuck off right now. I fucking hate these motherfucking tyrants that want to fucking tell you what to do. All these fuckers in government. By the way, democide is the number one cause of death in the 20th century. Democide is death by government, their own government. Yep. Look it up. It's supposed to be free under the dome. Free dome. And frequency. It's understanding freedom and your philosophy of freedom. Do you want to leave people alone to be free? Or don't you want to be left alone? I know I want to be left the fuck alone. Government won't leave me alone. These nut jobs, man. This group of people with the philosophy that they have the authority to tell you what to do, as if like they're royalty or freedom. It's just like a king or queen telling you what to do. It's no different. They don't go for that. You understand that philosophy. What's the difference? Why are you so fucking mentally fucking dumb, sheeple, out there? Government is the problem, folks. They're parasites. It's a group of mind-controlling retards going around pretending to be voted on, telling you what to do. That's their philosophy of freedom. Government, a group of people telling another group of people what they can and can't do. How many feet they can stand apart. How many people they can have over for dinner or at their house even. Is that your philosophy of freedom? Evidently, it is here for these retards. Yeah, you think you're free, man? You might be retarded. You might be a retard if you think you're free. Wow, these people are fucking dumb. Jesus, man. They think they're free, man. That's some dumb shit. To say right there. Whew. Okay, so think about it, folks. I'm going to show some memes that are going to blow your mind. We're just getting into this, okay? We're just starting this philosophy of freedom thing. If you want to be free, you got to let everybody else be free. You got to leave them alone. You're not their fucking parents, man. Okay? You're not their fucking parents. You don't have the authority to tell anybody what to do. That's a fucking crazy question.
All the time. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. You're not flying through space.
God damn. Must be
You're not flying through space.
I love that. You're not flying through space. Where are you? Whoa. This is one small step for man, one huge step for mankind. Yeah, right.
NASA even
in the studio.
Images because they're not they're created
images. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Everybody knows, retards. If fucking Flea from the fucking Red Hot Chili Peppers knows, holy shit. Everybody knows, retards. They laugh at you, idiots. The celebrities laugh at you, retards, for buying this shit. It's amazing how much they laugh at you. You got that, what do you call it? Shit-eating grin. Duper's delight. Yeah, they love knowing shit that you don't. They feel powerful. The ambrosia.
You like science? Well, guess what? Use it. It's not good. It's not good. Water, don't, sweat. It's not good. Water, don't, sweat. All the time. The wheel in the sky keeps on turning.
Yes.
Water, don't.
Ben. Oh boy.
all the time.
The wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Observing flat earth.
Thanks, Nicole.
You just go outside and look at it. You just go outside and look at it.
If you're on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel, When the Buildings Cried 2.0. Go to When the Buildings Cried 2.0 in the link below. In the link below. Click on the documentary because I documented this shit. I had to deal with a lot of resistance at first on the melted buildings. But I turned the tree stump tards and Titan asphalt tards into melting building reality, truth of their reality, hyper-aware beings. What's up, Quantum Bear? Trap, Dellington, Vlahidi. Check out my channel. That's fucking cool as shit, dude. What a cool cat, dude. A wild cat just walked in my camper and is cuddling up with me and my cat. Haha. Again, cats are cool as shit, man. They are cool. Cats are cool, man. Dogs are cool. They're all cool. They can be cool. Except when they're barking, they're not fucking cool. They're fucking stupid and annoying. What's up, Ray, Nicole, David? You guys ready yet? You ready? Let's see what we got here. Let me just show a couple quick memes here that you might like. I remember being a bird wing tard. Me too, man. Again, I snapped out of it. I go, wait, what am I doing, man? I'm just going by this dude's channel that says everything is this, and I'm walking around and I'm finding red bricks, and these are melted buildings, man. So, yeah, dude, he was going peaks for beaks and all kinds of shit. I'm just kidding. It's not the beer talk. I love you, brother, and it's not the beer talking. Oh shit. Nicole goes, meow. Cats are cool, man. You should know that. If you don't know that, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with you. So check it out. Check it out. So the CDC says, just thought we would let you know what you are and not allowed to do today. Again, another group of adults staking claim and authority over free people, folks. Here's me laughing at them because they have no authority over me. I'm a free person. I won't obey them when they tell me to shut my business down because they're not the boss of me. I'm a grown adult. Do you understand? Okay, so again, this is not the only hoax, folks. Again, this is not the only hoax. I expose all hoaxes because everything here is a hoax on you. At high speeds, even a slight difference in weight can cause the wheel and tire assembly to create a vibration and spin in a heavy and uneven motion. This Earth's spin has uneven sized continents, various population amounts, and diverse bodies of water, and magically spins evenly and smoothly. It's retarded. Nuremberg Code was put in place so people would not be forced or coerced into medical treatments ever again. You cannot make anything that is investigative or experimental Mandatory, you fucking retards. All you gotta motherfuckers in government gotta die now. You already had to die, but now you really gotta die with extreme prejudice. Okay, so here's an official NASA photograph of Mars, and here is the original before they put their fake red shit into it. And the last card, the very last card they will play will be the extraterrestrial threat. Werner von Braun, the Nazi, they came over to start NASA. He was the rocket engineer that was killing people with his missiles. And so what better than to have him fake rockets going into space? He was the inside. And he's, as an insider, he's telling you what's going to happen. Because he's cocky, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. Here's what it looks like for... Here's what... again, people just are so dumb, I guess. I don't know why they don't think. But if they ever had anything to do with the plane, they would look at what is called the SR-71 Blackbird, right? Speed 2,200 miles an hour. That's all that motherfucker can go, man. That's as fast as that thing can go. And look at it. You can see that that can go through the air and leave a minimal, you know, you know what I mean? It's made to go through the air fast, very fast. And then you have down here, space shuttle speed, 17,320 miles an hour. Just look at this fucking klutz of a plane here. That's a total jet. This thing could never glide, by the way. It has, look at the size of these fucking engines on the back, that it never can glide, ever. It uses engines, okay? And look at it. It's not a glider, but look at it. It could never go through the air as fast as the Blackbird. Look at it. It could never do 2,200 miles an hour with this piece of shit, okay? You could never do that. They're telling you 17,320 miles an hour. And you're going to believe it because this guy, whoops, what the fuck? All right, well, we need to make a law that, no, you don't have authority to tell anybody what to do, ever, motherfuckers. Ever. What's wrong with you? You don't seem to understand real freedom, the philosophy of real true freedom, and that you don't have authority over others. You're very brainwashed and confused. Holy fuck. Putting germ, bacteria, ridden cloths over kids' faces is abusive. People get mad at you for speaking the truth rather than being mad at the people who are doing it to you. Whether you want it or not, via chemtrails, you are getting it, retards. You don't even seem to care. Nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care that they're being sprayed like cockroaches with some shit. Here we go. American public, New World Order, Bill Gates, and you want to be my depopulation czar. He's just an actor frontman for the rich family members. They make him family members so they can control and trust them. It's real easy. This guy's retarded. Bill Gates can't even play a Beta 700 in chess rating. He's retarded. I'm a 2000 expert rating. He's a joke. He's basically retarded. I could beat him in a blindfold game. I could play half the game blindfolded and take off from where I was and destroy him. Okay, it doesn't make any sense, sir. You say the virus was made and released from a lab in there, yet there is no scientific evidence it actually even exists. It's never even been isolated. Where's the evidence? Again, explain to me. Where are all the why is Biden and Trump and all the politicians that should be dead and replaced thousands of times over still alive? Where are all the dead bodies? Think about how many bodies that died in front of you. None. All I ask is that you take the Maxine and then all the free donuts, fries, burgers, ice cream, and lottery tickets shall be yours. No, I'm not in your cult. I'm not a guinea pig. Again, we are in the land of the guinea pigs, folks. Welcome to the land of the guinea pig. Yeah, that's right. I love seeing dogs herd sheep. I hope you're enjoying my comedy themed skits, entertainment here. I don't even see politics anymore. I just see liars, cheats, thieves, creeps, actors, fools, psyops, tyrants, and humiliation rituals. Remember that the sociopath wears a mask of sanity. It is easier for them to make you out to be crazy than it is for you to expose the reality of who they are. For those who don't know, Satan Claus, wow, is chairman of the World Forum, wrote this book here. Check it out. And then he quoted this here, at least 4 billion useless eaters shall be eliminated by the year 2050 by means of blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to read it all again. This is the same quote that you could read 200 years ago. Because they've been trying to do the same agenda over and over again, folks. There's nothing new in the agenda, folks. Okay, did you know in 1949, 90 years ago, a Japanese car company called Tama developed an electric truck which could travel 200 kilometers on a single charge. Judging by how the automobile industry has progressed since then, many are beginning to wonder, gee, it's so dumb. You're just now beginning this after you've seen hundreds, if not thousands of people murdered. Every time they come up with something in free energy, you just are now getting this after you've seen hundreds of people murdered every time they come up and they get their devices confiscated for national security. You're just now getting this, you fucking goddamn fucking retard idiots. You're just now wondering that they might be trying to keep you down. You're wondering that if certain technological advancements are being purposely suppressed in order to protect profits within various established industries, such as oil, gas, and coal. Really? You're just now wondering this, you dumb fucking retards? After they killed Stanley Meyer for coming up with a water car? After they fucking killed fucking Nikola Tesla for coming up with free energy? After every time somebody comes up to get their shit confiscated and get killed or poisoned or whatever, you're just now getting this. You're just now getting this, huh? This place is amazing, isn't it? It's fucking amazing. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. You can tell a person the truth, but you can't make them think. University of Florida. I almost went to law school there like some jackass after I got my bachelor's of science degree. Let's see here. University of Florida finds dangerous pathogen. You think? You fucking think, retards? But then again, you silenced and censored us, right? Because we told the truth and went against your fucking agenda of murdering children. The Libertarian Party may be a more palatable flavor of statism, but it's still statism nonetheless. Lead yourselves. If you can't do that, then get out of the fucking way. You should lead yourself. Nobody needs to lead you. You're a grown adult. What in the fuck is wrong with you? Other grown adult, you don't have the authority to leave people alone. You don't have the authority to tell people what to do. If you want to be left alone, you have to understand these people don't have the authority to tell you what to do, no matter how big of a group they get, no matter how dumb and crazy they get. Mask use strictly prohibited on this entire property. If you are afraid, stay the fuck home, you fucking pussy coward motherfuckers. When the government suddenly introduces one multi-trillion-dollar spending package after another, like crazy. It's nuts. I never signed anything with a T on it before. You think? How about a Q? When are you going to say a Q next, man? Because that's coming. Hyperinflation's coming. It's already here, man. Look at how much lumber, everything has gone up, folks. It's not the prices going up, folks. It's you seeing the value of the dollar. It takes more of those same dollars to buy the same shit, retards. Nothing is going up. The value of the dollar is literally going down because of this right here. Multi-trillion-dollar spending package, just one after another, after another, after another. It's nuts. Dumb and dumber. Dumb and dumber. And then you could say the same thing about the American people. There they are. There's the American people, the epitome down here. Look at them. Dumber than fucking dog shit off the ground. The jab is the real life scenario. Wait, hold on. Again, folks, where are all the bodies, man? So check it out. The jab is the real life scenario. Your mother warned you about if your friends all jumped off a bridge, would you? Now we know who would jump. Okay, so here's Kerry Mullis talking about you know who. He doesn't know anything about anything. And again, he's allowed to have an opinion. Here we go. The Nuremberg Code. Required voluntary, well-informed understanding, consent of subject. Again, it goes on and on. Everybody right now in government has violated the Nuremberg Code and needs to be executed immediately, man. I mean, according to the Nuremberg Code. According to the Nuremberg Code, everyone in government is guilty right now and needs to be, judged. To see what's really wrong with the world, replace the word government with the word slavery in your posts and conversations. Please, okay? Democrat, Republican. I prefer a lot of slavery. I prefer limited slavery. I prefer minimal slavery. I prefer no slavery. How about that? The philosophy of understanding freedom. You want to be left alone. You want to leave. You got to leave everybody else alone to be free. I am, you know who, and I am invincible now. Blood clot. It's actually, anyway, all right. So, again, this is kind of stupid, but I just wanted to try to understand why people are so trusting in the government. I really don't understand it. It's unfounded. They're the number one cause of death in the 20th fucking century. What in the fuck is going on here? How did they flip the script on these sheeple retards? It's a new generation? Is that it? And even a dumber, newer one coming up? It is now highly feasible to take care of everybody on Earth at a higher standing of living than any have ever known. It no longer has to be you or me. Selfishness is unnecessary. War is obsolete, and it never was necessary. It is a matter of converting the high technology from weaponry to living. No, it's not. You don't need any of that at all. It's a matter of sharing and loving and not being brainwashed idiots that don't understand the simple concept and philosophy of freedom. It's all in their heads. They're dumb. If you allow the government to break the law because of an emergency, they will always create an emergency to break the law. And, obviously nobody has the authority to make laws in the first place. So, whoa, what the fuck? God damn it, Greta. Again, a child with autism who's basically retarded is a so-called expert, folks. Remember how many years ago she was being called an expert, but she's basically retarded. So here you go, Ascot this weekend. 12,000 in attendance, but I hear some parents aren't allowed to spectate their children's sports days this year. Seems very fair. Very, very fair. Look at these fucking fat fucking retards. Imagine, if you will, a world so dumbed down that a large part of society is voluntarily going to the slaughterhouse while defending the butchers. Self-calling. Self-Thanosing. What is most coincidental to me is that each new variant is touted as being most lethal to that exact age group that they are targeting to prick next. Are people this gullible, this sick, questioning nothing and watch Netflix? Closed mind zombies, says Shaken Stevens. I don't know who it is at all. Could care less. Pro tip: when the government is bribing you to do something, the number one cause of death in the 20th century is bribing you to do something. Don't do it. Are the slaves still wearing face masks? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. If we make guns illegal, no one will ever get shot. Ask that to Chicago, the biggest crime rate of all, because nobody has the ability to defend themselves. It's really common sense, but they're this dumb here. They're literally so dumb that they pay taxes when they create money out of thin air at the same time. This is how dumb they are. And again, you don't have the authority to stop anyone from doing drugs, so-called drugs. You're grown adults. They're free to do what they want. I don't understand these concepts. The more corrupt the state, the more numerous the laws. Again, nobody has the authority to go around as a group of adults and make laws for other adults to goddamn obey, man. They're not a king or a queen, and nor do they have the authority in the first place. They need their heads chopped off. I'd like to once again congratulate drugs for winning the war on drugs. Flint's old police academy sold for cannabis grow facility despite objections. Oh, we object. And again, nobody has the authority to tell you how many plants you can fucking goddamn grow, folks. That grow out of the ground. It's insane. These people are mentally ill. Government is mentally ill. They have a really tyrannical, hell-bent philosophy of control, of controlling others and not leaving them alone to be free. Hey man, my dad said it's time to turn in your guns. Again, you have grown adults telling other grown adults what to do. This is how I see people in government. And again, Larkin Rose is a complete retard. He thinks he's on a ball. He's so dumb that he doesn't understand it's flat. These people are basically retarded. But he does understand one thing about government. Dear President, oh boy. I'm proudly and loudly, fundamentally and totally unconditionally and unabashedly anti-government. Go fuck yourself, you demented parasitical piece of shit predator. He's got that right. He's got that right, though, at least. I'll give him that. Okay, just wear the mask. Just take that. Just give up your freedom for safety. Just trust your government. Just accept the new world order. Never go full retard. So we, the dumbasses, freedom passport. You heard what Carrie said about a real doctor said about this fake doctor, right? With an agenda. These are all buildings that made it through that have been destroyed by some cataclysmic event worldwide. There's still water coming out. Irrigation is still working from the highly advanced civilization that was wiped out by some worldwide cataclysm. This is all that's left of the buildings. There's still water coming out the tops. Again, Agenda 21. Let's find out who's really doing this. What's really causing all these problems worldwide? Again, in the second half of 2020, the Federal Reserve, one of the Federal Reserve chairmen, or who was it, said there would be a small business shutdown, and the monopoly corporations would be like a mergers and acquisitions 2.0, wiping out the middle man. I'm just going to be blunt. If you think you need a leader or religion, then you're not conscious. Period. You're not awake. Being conscious means that you are capable of thinking independently and no longer need to be guided. Conscious people don't need to be told what to believe because their logic and reason allows them the ability to use their minds. Smallest political compass quiz. Do people need rulers? Yes or no? If you think they do, then you are a slave and you believe in slavery. If you know, then you are an adult. If you say anarchist, which means no one is above, no one is below, no rulers, there's no rulers, then you are a grown adult and you understand you don't have the authority to tell anybody else what to do as long as they're not harming anyone. You have to leave them alone. And they have to leave you alone. But that's the beauty. They have to leave you alone too, though. Pro tip, when the government is bribing you to do something, don't do it. It is the number one fucking murderer of the 20th century. Look it up. There's a word for it, even for fuck's sake. It's called democide. This is insane that there's a word for it. But yet, there it is. I'm right again. I'm always right. Fuck off. Instead of pretending that you know what, can't get around a plastic shield, why don't you just admit that your government and media are lying to you? How about you just grow up and stop bullshitting yourself? You don't have the authority, even if this shit, it was real and existed and all that shit, you don't have the authority ever to tell another grown adult what to do, no matter how dumb and brainwashed and retarded you are from watching television. So here they are at the Grammys. Look at this motherfucker. She's all up on her, arm around her. Holy shit, she's got her fucking arm around her. Nobody's social distancing. No mask. Again, here they are, all on top of each other, all up on each other, smiling. They love butt fucking each other, I guess. And again, look, here they are at Ascot. Look at this shit. Look. Oh, man. Elbow, her elbow's touching her dress here. He's next to his elbow. They're all next to each other. Again, but here's you. Here's them. That's them. And that's you. Social distancing. Wearing a mask like a good fucking slave. Without trees, with trees. And again, the only climate change that is occurring is them spraying and killing all the trees. Okay? That's what they're doing, is killing trees at least. I've seen it. Some of the pictures there. being sprayed. If I put a glass of water on the table and said there is a 1% chance it's poison, would you drink it? Would you take that 1% chance? Why would you? Why would you let a stranger do the same thing? The most educated people in the world are the most indoctrinated. The ones that cling onto science like a religion, the most unscientific. It's the people that have climbed the highest in the system that are the most enslaved. Our journey to freedom starts when we unlearn all the indoctrination and lies. Again, this is, like I said, it's hard to believe they're this dumb. Okay, this is how close humanity is to understanding that their governments are organized criminals. And this is being sarcastic. I mean, no, I'm not being sarcastic. What I mean is, look, no, it is being sarcastic. I'm sorry. God, I keep saying this. Yeah, again, you would think that, like I said, the definition democide, that being constantly caught over and over, murdering people, lying on television, even through the media, getting caught, even with their own media, getting caught lying, even with their own media getting caught lying, for that matter, over and over again. How is it that they still trust governments? How can this be? Must it be a new generation of tricked retards told constantly on the television when the television should be telling them differently because they got a monopoly on it? Trying to remember the branches of government. I know it's corporations and pedophiles, but what's the third one? Here we go. Evidence of melted buildings everywhere. Damaged, scorched. Again, look at the size. Again, people don't seem to understand the size of these buildings here. That's, a person there at the bottom of this pyramid. That was all red bricks and concrete. It had been cooked into this shit by the cataclysmic event. These have been cooked into these weird, see how they're melted like that? They've been cooked into these weird shapes from the event, because it's really weird what this event did to the buildings and the red brick. But if you study it, you discover shit like that. And, they'll resist at first, but then they'll say, of course we understand this. And then you'll get no credit. Only insects have a queen. Only insects have a queen. You're grown adults. Nobody has the right to tell you and authority to tell you what the fuck to do, man. Can't be a you-know-what if it's not a fucking you-know-what. Now watch the fear move from the you-know-what to the you-know-what. Again, they control these retards with the television like nothing. It's crazy. Again, anybody who believes and watches the news is basically retarded, and they're dangerous motherfuckers. They're what I call witch burners, man. They're witch burners. They will more chance of getting to the moon on this road than anything made by NASA or anyone, for that matter. So I want you to look at this. You know what? I might have to go a little fucking bit thicker so you guys, can you guys see this shit? Again, was all red brick and mortar. Like this. This survived somehow. This is all that's left. It's a pocket. This is called a pocket of survival, because the original red brick somehow survived the cataclysmic X Factor event. The rest of it, of the red brick and mortar, has clearly been cooked and damaged and melted together to shit. And the color cooked out. The carbon 14 is cooked out. It's gone. So here we have the sun's orbit in summer, the sun's orbit at the equator, and the sun's orbit in our winter. The sun is higher than the air, like a Christmas tree. Imagine these circles like a Christmas tree. The sun comes in and out, back and forth, like a machine. Understand that the sun goes back and forth like a machine. It does the same thing over and over again. It moves from this small circle over the earth all the way back out to this bigger circle over the earth around the North Pole, star above, pole star, Polaris, hence the name Polaris. It goes back and forth like up and down a Christmas tree. Down here, let me show you something else. Down here, the sun is lower to the ground. Up here, the sun is much higher in the sky. Therefore, it can make no shadow. Therefore, the prairie dog or gopher dog. Wait, what is that movie? All right, what's that fucking thing? Fucking. All right, I'm gonna ask one of you guys. Groundhog Day. Yeah, that's why you have Groundhog Day, folks. Think about it. Watch. The reason you have Groundhog Day is because the groundhog comes outside and the sun is so high up, straight up above and high that there's no shadow. It can make no shadow. See, when the sun's over here, far away, low to the ground, it still makes a shadow and the groundhog goes back inside. That's why you have a Groundhog Day. And again, what is this? Evidence all over the world. Leaning towers of Pisa, buildings melted, tilting, slanted, and then harden back up, and they stay tilted, but they don't fall over. Here are stairs, red brick concrete stairs, melted like butter. Melted like butter. And then harden back up again. Look, harden back up again like concrete, because that's what it was. These retards go, look, he carved stairs there. No, they didn't, you jackass. Look at all these nice concrete molds, too. In the old world, not Egypt. Whoops, shit. Check out the side of the building here. Damage from the bottom. There's a pattern. And again, all this is liquid melted building. It's flowing around and down this fucking other building. They think that this is natural rock formation. Oh, lava, volcano. No, these are all melted buildings. Their answer for everything will be that. What do you see here? All their buildings at the top were connected with these awesome bridges, okay? All the buildings were connected at the top. These fucking sick, fucking awesome bridges. Melted to shit at the bottom. How in the fuck can the ground keep going and 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 going if it's curving down in a ball and coming back around? How can it come up to your eye level if it's curving down from your feet to come back around behind you? How? It would have to go down, right? Look, down, down, never up to your eyes, right? How the fuck how do you not see every building here is perpendicular to a flat level ground? Nothing's tilting or curving. Why is this not curving and tilting? Why is every building built on a flat level goddamn ground and it's perpendicular to it? Again, more evidence of the cataclysmic X Factor event and people trying to get away while it's still why it's still not hardened and cooled off yet. Evidence: vehicles driving over melted liquid building flood. I told you everything was buried by liquid melted building flood, and there's the evidence right there. And what happens is, what is liquid melted building flood? It's red brick and concrete. So when it cools back off, the energy's gone again. It's going to densify again because temperature dictates state of matter. This is all that's left of these pyramids. They've been cooked to shit. Look at the buildings all around them, cooked into ash. This is, oh look, little pocket of survival here. So you know what it used to look like. Again, look, blue is where it's been flooded over the previous unflooded melted buildings. The yellow is the melted buildings where you can still see where, again, it's just a melted mess that remained above the floodwater. Everything is melted buildings you can see here. Big ones. And small ones. There's the melted building they call Australia. The reason you have a continental shelf, because it's a fucking building. The reason you have a continental shelf and a continental slope. Continental shelf. Continental slope. And the reason you have a great abyssal plain with streets and buildings melted on them. Look, streets and buildings. The reason you have continental slope is because it's all melted fucking buildings from the old world, highly advanced civilization that got melted by some cataclysmic events and then flooded by perhaps some fail-safe mechanism even. I don't know. And I really don't care. I mean, I care, but a little bit. I'd like to know, but it doesn't really matter. It doesn't change anything that this is all melted buildings. It doesn't change anything. Again, here's more evidence of a building melting around a ship. Evidence of a building melting around a ship. Again, all of the buildings set up like components on a circuit board, electrified from the bottom. An overload of electrical energy is what we're seeing in the evidence and damage to the bottom of these buildings. Where's the other goddamn picture? Okay, are there any retards saying stupid shit so I can boot the fuck out of them? Look at this shit, man. In Cali, it's still mask outside. Holy fuck, man. Can you fucking imagine this? Is this that's not for real, is it? That's pretty fucking nuts. That's sad, man. Oh. That's sad. Thanks, flat and level under the dome. Not on Long Beach there. See, that's what I'm talking about. Thanks for that, James. And by the way, I want whatever the fuck you smoked that day. Man, I want some of that. Okay. Nice. Thanks, Nicole. Yes, that was a full still ship in that. It wasn't a hill, cliff, mountain, you fucking retard. It's a fucking melted building. It's not a fucking cliff. There's not a such thing as a fucking cliff or a mountain. Who is this? You know better than that. I think if that's who I think it is. Better wise up. You better not dumb down like wise up. He does the opposite of wise up. He dumbs down. But seriously, people do need to wise up and never watch wise up. Woo! God, that guy's dumb. All right. The law of perspective, my man. Who the fuck are you talking to? It ain't my perspective, dude. There's melted buildings everywhere. So fuck off. I don't know who you fucking talking to. I hope you ain't talking to me. Because it ain't my perspective. I'm showing building after building with the same fucking damage. That ain't somebody's fucking opinion. Okay? Or perspective. Everybody sees these melted buildings now. I swear, people will be acting like they all knew all the time. I'm telling you. They'll be like, nobody ever thought they were tree trunks or stumps or titans. Come on. Nobody's come on, ridiculous. Or quarries. I mean, where were mountains anyway, right? There were none. So hello. What's up, T-Loke 88? What's up, Benny Riley? Captain Rankin, what's up? What's up, James, of course. Much love, brother. Long Beach. Are you killing it in golf again or what? No. Don't. You might have to come over here and school me in some golf. All the shit's restricted. I think they're all lifted here. Even where I go to get water now, you don't have to face shield it for a couple minutes anymore. Even although the retards are still the major straight sheep are still wearing them around here, man. They're fucking dumb, man. It's hard to believe, folks, that they believe what's on TV. Again, look up democide, and they believe that democide, the number one cause of death, government, they believe these criminals don't want to kill them, that they want to help them. All of a sudden, the number one cause of death, government, wants to help you. There's a word called democide. Look it up. And these retards think government wants to help them when it wants to kill you. This is how dumb and naive these retards are, folks. We're in a world where there's a definition called democide, where the most number one cause of death in the 20th century was death by government. And they think government wants to help them, folks. I don't know what to say. Number one criminal of all time, Pfizer, they think Pfizer wants to help them. The biggest briber. How do you get your product to be immune after it murders millions of babies? Bribery, of course. Bribery, of course. Here we go. Check it out. Thank you, Infinite corridors. Democide, governments killing people, was the #1 cause of deaths in the 20th century, with over 280 million deaths. So there you go, man. And here I am. I'm the crazy guy for telling you that government doesn't give a fuck about you when it's the #1 cause of death. You idiots. You fucking retards on the fucking mainstream. Retards. You're so dumb, it's insane. Hope you're doing well, Benny Riley. Benny, I don't know why I always say your last name. Charity Camp who? Charity Camp who? Will you even know my name? Will you call my name? Again, here's what's going to happen. When those fucking bioweapon, you know what's kick in, and these retards start dropping, that's going to be the next wave, okay? You know that, right? Even though all the evidence will show different. Right? Thank you. Groundhog is what I was looking for. Winner. What's up, James? Hope you're doing well. Blessings to you too. I'll take all the blessings I can get. Again, they made the buildings out of red brick for a reason, folks, and the X Factor didn't target anything. There was an overload of electrical energy that went through the components to the buildings. That's why they're brick from the bottom. The X Factor is what caused the overload. We don't know. So we know what caused it, an overload of electrical energy from the bottom. We know that's what caused it. That's not an X Factor. We know it was electrical energy from the bottom. And it's because the red brick were components. That's why they were targeted. They weren't targeted. It's all of them got it. Nobody was targeted. You're completely wrong in wording all around. But we get the idea. And the deal is, folks, is obviously it looks like sabotage because who benefited, right? But whatever. We don't know. And, there's things we can't know. There's not enough information. And if you don't realize that, you're not aware, Who the fuck is that? Oh, dude, AD, you better shut up, man. You fucking retard. What an idiot. I don't know. Were you there? Why don't you go find out, moron? Because it's so fucking hard. Again, for all we know, the red bricks manifested from digital to physical, you dumb fuck. You can't know, you don't know. You're a fucking moron. Get out of here. Idiots. I told you morons to go away. Fuck him. Fucking idiot. Yeah, and then you know what happens? Over and over again for no reason. It just stops like, boom, somebody pulled a circuit breaker. It's electrical, folks. Clearly, man. I was an electrician in the Navy, man. I'm telling you that you can clearly tell that the energy was just disconnected and instantaneously. And so because it had no problem coming up, right? The damage it was doing, no problem, and then it just stops. All of these, everywhere, all these buildings, it just stops. You see? Again, I've been trying to get this out for years, man. I don't understand it, why it's not out there. This is huge. They're so fucking dumb here. I don't understand it. This should even be mainstream, man. It's so obvious that they're all buildings, melted buildings, but whatever. Thank you, Frederick. Okay, you can clearly see, it was having no trouble mangling these buildings, man. Okay? It was having no trouble at all. Again, the point of a fuse is the same point of a circuit breaker when it trips, okay? It disconnects instantaneously the current. Thank you, Nicole. And again, I'm not saying, I can't know this. I don't know where they got the red brick. I can't know this. I don't know. I wasn't there, you dumb motherfuckers. Again, watch the documentary. But it's not hard to this day to turn around and make a fucking red brick out of building ash. You can turn around and make these things from itself. Again, we are in a hologram. So it could have easily gone, you're still in it. And just because it's physical, I told you it's not real. The real world is spiritual. It has form or shape, but it's not as dense, man, okay? And it doesn't work that way. Where you're all controlled and shit. Again, if you're asking questions like this, I don't know what to tell you, man. They hardly ever use any modern red brick. And if it's got damage from the bottom, it's from the old world. You can't just get damage like that. It was a one-time huge event. And of course there's a way to tell the difference. What are you, fucking retarded? What do you think I do? What do you think I made a fucking documentary of 6 hours of evidence? Again, you need to watch my documentary and just shut her down, dude. No more dumb questions, no more dumb comments. You haven't watched my link below in the documentary where I have 6 hours of this shit. It's ridiculous. Again, nobody comes along. It fucking... I don't know how to tell people. Nobody comes along and puts beautiful red brick on top of mangled, shitty, deformed stone and block, man. It's stupidity that they believe this shit, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Craig, Frequency 520H. Which one of them? You start at part 1 and go through all the fucking parts. Holy fuck, dude, you're about to get blocked. Okay, so, Jerry, I love Spaceballs and spinning through a vacuum. I bet you do. What's up, Dana? Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's so amazing that I want to play this fucking song. Wait, did I get any other? Is that all it means? Because I thought I had another. Nope, that's it. Again, it's just a matter of people understanding the philosophy of freedom and that they don't have a right. Grown-ups don't have a right to tell other grown-ups what they can do, man. and authority. They don't have the authority to do that. If you think you do, you're a bully, you're a tyrant, and you need your fucking head chopped off. That's what I say. And I say also, decapitate him. Is this another wit? Yeah, okay, it's wet. Oh, okay, see, I didn't even see that yet, and I knew it was wet. I knew that was wet there, face diaper. I'm just kidding. 33. Best documentary made, folks. Go watch my documentary. It's in the link below. Start watching part 1, and you watch them all. And then let's see what else. About retardia. Wow. Gaga goo goo shit. Watch the fucking documentary, folks. You're gonna piss off my eagle eye crew. Yeah, no, it's not. Again, this does not look like Philadelphia experiment action at all. It's a worldwide cataclysmic overload of electrical energy. You just went full retard. I don't understand. The fuck is wrong with you? Man, these people say some crazy shit that know better. Gaga goo goo. Wait. Mayor of Retardia. Again, what caused the overload of electrical energy? It's an X Factor event. This could be sabotage. Could be an accident. It's an X Factor. That's why we call it an X Factor. Don't know what caused it. This shit is gaga goo goo, man. Come on. Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Eagle Eye Crow.
Back of Greeny, man. Back of Greeny. Eagle Eye Crow. Eagle Eye Crow.
Eagle Eye Crow.
Yeah. There's my laugh. And then I can play Derek's Spartan Red song. It's his laugh, too. He's got a laugh, too. I think they should have done them in back and forth. Me laughing, him laughing.
You make a product that you're not going to be held accountable for. I don't know, man.
They can make a product that they're not held accountable for through bribery.
If you're free, you have to let everybody else be free.
That's true.
I don't know, man.
You would think a baby would know this shit, okay? A baby should know this shit. It's ridiculous.
It's like a nurse with the children, man.
It's pretty fucking sad.
It's like a nurse with the children, man. Are you going to take responsibility when they fucking can't move their face, bitch?
They want to make everything mandatory. Mandatory
I didn't think so.
self-maiming. They violate the Nurem Code. They all violate it. Everybody in government right now. They're all guilty. Wow, they're all guilty of Nuremberg Code. Try to make something experimental Mandatory? Shit! You gotta die now, motherfuckers. Everybody in government right now is guilty of the Nuremberg Code. Yep.
Fuck, you can't move their face.
Now they can't move their faces because of you made it mandatory. Now they're all dead because you made it mandatory. You don't have the authority to make anything mandatory in a free world, you jackass. You don't have it.
But yeah, it is what it is.
I know. That'd be great. Everybody needs to tell Freak 528 what's up.
I technically will always love everybody, no matter what their view or angle or belief, even if I don't like belief myself. Or lie. Ego. It's all ego. It's like a nurse for children, man. Ego. It's all ego. It's like a nursery for children, man. Ego. It's all ego. It's like a nursery for children, man. Ego. It's all ego. It's like a nursery for children, man. It's like a nursery for children, man. It's like a nursery for children, man.
This shit's pretty good right here. 1 cup of coffee. I'm just kidding. Oh. My bad. Yeah, vanilla flavor too, huh? Wild. Not bad. He takes the edge off the smoke. It looks like oh wow, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. That's horrible. I was informed today, my boss threw an email that will be required going forward as a company where air travel is required. And I am so sorry to hear that. But you know what? Is it worth dying for? Or is it worth being is it worth the rest of your life you can't move half your face or half your body? Is it worth that? Is it worth your holographic light vessel being maimed and fucked up so they can make money on you? They're going to make money on you when you're all fucked up. And then they're going to kill you with the shit that's supposed to be helping you. Once they cleaned out your insurance shit, whatever the fuck. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how they're this dumb here. Everywhere you look, they're all basically retarded. It comes down to the most basic, simple concept. They don't have the authority to tell you what grown adults don't have the authority to tell other grown adults what they can do ever in anything. Ever, man. I don't give a fuck what it is. Ever. If you understand the philosophy of freedom, you have to be free. Cat Corey likes moving his whole face. So, and again, this is what they're doing as well. On top of the killing the small businesses, they're killing people's lives with this shit, right? So now their means of income. So now they're just creating more and more and more dependent people because of this fake system that they monopolize, and they won't let other businesses stay open and so on. It's so easy to see. I don't know how these people are so dumb here to ever let it get to this point is beyond me. I can't. It's bizarre. It's like I'm really. It has to be. It can't. Obviously, it's not real. It's a hologram. Fake as shit. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. You're dumber than dog shit. Get out of here, you fucking retard. You fucking moron. Man, these people are fucking dumb, man. I gotta tell you. What a fucking retard. That's funny as shit, Dana. That is fucking hilarious. I told you. Are these who not what Taker's gonna die off? I don't know what the fuck. I I have no idea what the fuck you just said there. Give me that in English, dude, or some shit. Ah, demon. Sheesh. All right. Oh, Nicole says forge it. Fuck these motherfuckers. What are they gonna do? Fire you if they find out? He may not want to work for these fucking retards now. I don't know. I mean, it's a bunch of tyrants that are brainwashed that think that they're so dumb. Like I said, they listen to the news media, which is CIA, Mockingbird government media, which the number one cause of death is government. So they listen to the one who has killed the most people in the 20th century. They believe everything this motherfucker says. And then it wants to be their mother, and then it wants to be their mother and coddle them all of a sudden. It's bizarre. It's the biggest case of Stockholm syndrome that I've ever seen in my life. Let me tell you something. Tavistock Institute knew what the fuck they were doing. Just one of the many social engineers. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I got you, D-Man. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man, but there's this one doctor that says, look, if you take it, it's too late. Within 2 years, you're done. Again, I don't know that, and I don't really care, but I know I ain't going to fucking take all the shit from the number one criminal of all time that wants me dead. You see what I'm saying? Or believe them on TV because a news person said it or government politician said it. It's fucking crazy how stupid the population is. It's like a fucking nightmare having to watch this shit. When you know what's going on, like how we do, it's like a nightmare watching these retards, isn't it? Self-call. It's like watching somebody knowingly walk into a speeding propeller of a plane, man. It's like, what are you doing? Stop. No, no, no. And the population is like, nope, I want to run right into that speeding propeller of a plane, huge one. It'll be chopped up instantaneously. It's like, man. That's right. David was naughty before it was fashionable. Word, brother. Word. Much love, brother. Much bruv. Ah. Oh, man. That vanilla coffee flavored shit's pretty good. Check it out. They're self-Thanosing. Self-calling. It is worse than the Twilight Zone. And, you know, you got to choose your life or your job or half your face ability. Just kidding. Isn't that horrifying? Can you believe these jack-offs, man? They're all guilty of Nuremberg Code, these employers, these politicians. Any employer that requires it, you're guilty. You will be executed. Every employer that requires an experimental, investigative, every newscaster that advertise this shit, you got to be put to death. All you politicians will be put to death. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Okay. Much love, brother. Much love. The culling of the century. Guess who's doing it again? Hey, guess who's going to be the number one cause of death 2 centuries in a row, dumb fucks. You guessed it. Government, democide again, will be the number one cause in the 20th century, 21st century, will be democide. The same as the 20th. What do you know? Why would you know that? Man, another person losing their fucking jobs because of more people losing their fucking livelihoods because of these fucking criminals, man. I mean, literally, it really is. Welcome, Jen. How you doing? Much, not bruv. How do you say much sister love? Much sister love. Those jack wagons. Okay, let's see. Man, more people, everybody losing their fucking... Man, oh shit. Nice, nice. It's a nightmare, folks. I don't know what to say, man. They're making it worse and worse. I just don't know what... I mean... Ooh. Everybody, there's a lot of people, dude, man. There's a lot of people out there right now that don't want to be guinea pigs. How dare you, motherfuckers? How dare you force people to be guinea pigs of the biggest criminals of all time? How dare you believe the number one murderers of all time of the 20th century? How dare you assholes violate the Nuremberg Code? All you fucking corporations, all you fucking employers, all you motherfuckers need to be put to death for violating the Nuremberg Code. All you employers requiring this experiment, requiring people to become guinea pigs, requiring this place to become the land of the guinea pig. You gotta die now, motherfuckers. All you fucking corporations and employers and government and newscasters and media. You gotta die. I can't wait till you're dead. I will fucking celebrate your deaths before they even happen. I'll pretend you're dead. Dead and celebrate. Sorry, I'm trying to scrounge up. So yeah, let me just squeeze in this dabola real quick. Don't be a meanie pack of greenie. Of course, I love that one song too. Yeah, it goes on, but it's pretty sad, man. We're in the land of the guinea pigs, man. Think about that. Land of the guinea pigs. And again, I appreciate Jen commenting. Shout out to Jen. Don't see you around here much, so it's really nice to see you here. Appreciate your work. Well, people go. Let's see. I hope people always maintain and listen to me because and don't deviate from the melted building shit. That would be great. Check this out. Fucking criminals, time to hang these motherfuckers. I know it. So, like, it's okay for a group of people to fucking kill babies. It's okay because they call themselves government, right? And get away with that. And for a group to, another group to get away with poisoning them for decades because they were bribed. It's okay if they're bribed, I guess. It sucks. Again, Ray, it's going to be a lot of us if they force everybody somehow. Yep. And that's fine. Let's figure it out. That's good, I am Jedi. Excuse me. Good job. That's only benefits you. Again, right now, I mean, you have, what do you call it? A group of murderers that went around and murdered children, man, in Waco. They murdered children in Waco. They burned them alive. That's government for you. So you believe government, democide, the number one cause of death, you believe these motherfuckers care about you. That's some mental ill shit. The population believes government, the number one murderer in the 20th century and 21st, soon to be, guaranteed. They believe that this motherfucker, murderer, all of a sudden wants to coddle them like a mother and cares about their safety. Stockholm Syndrome much? Stockholm Syndrome much? That's for sure. Oh yeah, dude. Wait till they get again, man. Wait till they get the next RNA coding to alter these retards in the long. Who knows, man? Fuck. They're so naive, man. Again, you're gonna have to worry about them shedding on you now. You gotta stay away from these retards, brother or sister, brother. I mean, stay away from these fucking. Stay away from these fucking retards, man. Who did it because they're going to shed on you. They look, in my view, these people right here, in my view, in my opinion, have been bioweaponed, victims of bioweapon, in my view. Thank you, James. Good looking bicep, almost as good as mine back in the day. I'm kidding. I'm horrible now. It's a joke. I'm a joke now, but yeah, nice bicep. Reminds me back in the day. All right, let's see. Government here to watch over the sheep, direct them to the slaughterhouse when they no longer serve any other use. It's just amazing. Do you think people like Waco had this knowledge and were going to release it before the internet came along so they could control the narrative? Of course not. No. Of course, absolutely not. I think that they wanted to be left alone, and they didn't want to fucking pay taxes and be extorted and obey rules of the government and other people, other grown adults, and they got killed for it and were made an example of. If anybody else does this shit, you crazy motherfuckers that want to be free, you're going to fucking be treated just like this. That's what they did. They murdered these children. Anybody else want to deviate from our government? It was to scare as well. But yeah, they're murdering motherfuckers. Yeah, and then they're getting, they're getting variants when it's the bioweapon fucking them up. It's crazy, man. That's a good point, though. It's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy. Thanks, Dana. Much appreciated. Again, you have to understand we live in a world where they create money out of thin air. A group is allowed to literally create money out of thin air, and you're not, and they still tax you. Man, I don't know what to say, man. They're so fucking dumb in here. Fuck this place. Fucking assholes. Fucking assholes. Late but made it. Food here. Much love and respect. I really can't observe. Thanks, Robin Kirk. I hope you're doing well. Blessings to you. And are they, yeah. Again, check it out. Instead of a beautiful blue sky, you know, I mean, it's a haze of chemicals, man. It's not cool, man, you know. This haze of chemicals is not cool. It sucks, man. It really sucks. It's kind of depressing. I don't like it. It should be beautiful blue skies, distinct colors, contrasting you constantly. It should be like eye candy everywhere you look. It's not. It's disgusting, ugly. Melted buildings. Melted to shit. Destroyed. Electrical discharge marks everywhere you look. Electrical discharge marks. Overload of electrical energy from the bottom of all these buildings, and then you see the same thing on the moon. Evidence of an overload of electrical energy. Then you see the same thing on the dome. More evidence of an overload of electrical energy. Gee, could have all been at one time cataclysmic event where everything was affected, obviously, at once. Obviously, the dome and the moon and all the buildings were all fucked up at one time. Obviously, okay? Oh, yeah, and check this out. They gave these motherfuckers syphilis and shit, man. I mean, the same group, the CDC gave these fuckers that is doing this and that created AIDS out of thin air is doing this, okay? Imagine that. Gee, oh, the same group of criminals. Gee, imagine that. You know who these criminals are, man. You could go around and fucking chop their heads off right now and all this shit and see who else wants to take their place and see who wants to take their place next and get their heads chopped off next. Can you believe this shit? Here we go. Oh, you're in a hologram. This shit is fake, retards. Stop. Stop. Don't make me. 6 planes above at once, spraying in the sky, literally playing tic-tac-toe against each other. I'm not kidding. It's crazy, man. You can see that there was one major X Factor event. Overload of electrical energy evidence is everywhere. What caused it? I don't know. That's an X Factor. But I would love to know. I always say, look at the result. Look at who benefited. It looks like it's a world of suffering now, and it's being harvested of suffering. It's crazy. What and tricking and this weird energy shit. Something weird happened. Something weird took over. It's not like it used to be when we created this place to be like an amusement ride. Clearly, it's been altered. So, so listen to this for a second while I do a dab.
Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged building. Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged building. Melted, damaged building. Eagle Eye Group. Eagle Eye Group. This flat plane, you're gonna find buildings with damage, deep damage at the bottom. Come on.
Probably fucked up.
Bottom.
Come on.
Deep damage at the bottom. Come on. Break. 528. Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged building. Everywhere on this plane, all that's left is melted, damaged building. Break. 528. Come on. Powerful evidence, non-stop evidence everywhere you look. These melted buildings. I don't care where you go on this flat plane, but these buildings are melted and damaged all over the fucking world.
That's right.
There's nowhere you can go and not see building damage. Insane damage everywhere. There's nowhere you can go and not see building damage. These buildings will be well known. These discoveries will be well known. Commonplace.
Oh shit. There, take that. Again, my dream is that one day everybody will know that everything is melted in buildings. That's my dream. I have a dream. I'm kidding, but that'd be cool. My dream is for everybody to know that everything is melted. Fucking buildings. I have a dream. I have a dream too. I can't wait till everybody understands me, the Grandmaster Meltologist. I don't understand why they don't understand meltification. The stream with Evaldus and Derek was victorious with Epic Evidence Hangout. You guys have to work. Yeah, again, I invited them. They both got the stream link today, as usual, as per usual. So they take the link or they don't, you know. Most of the time they don't, because I'm too powerful alone already. I'm kidding. What the fuck is wrong with shit? I'm kidding. Oh man. Thanks, Jen. I forgot what I said though, for fuck's sake. Don't! Yeah, I mean, folks, we do got to be free though. And it's amazing the evidence. Excuse me. I love how simple it is, you know? Like, we found the same thing everywhere. Like, how lucky is that, right? You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. In some ways, it's real easy and simple to see what happened. Which song now? Oh, shit. Yeah, that's Freak 528. He's awesome, by the way. And it's fantastic. Freak 528. He made all these songs. Also, Craig made one, too. Craig made the Don't Be a Meanie. Turned that one into a mix. They put me in a mix. I appreciate that, Jen. And, yeah, these songs are great, man. Like, that song right there, man, I love that one. I have to say right now that this is my favorite one for sure. Mountains. Called Mountains. And it's the one where I'm going, you know, the last song I just played. Such a great song. This one's my favorite one now. Yep.
Everywhere on this meeting. All that's left.
We'll show some evidence right after this.
Building.
I'm taking a chill pill first. Smoke a bowl. Buildings.
All that's left is melted, damaged, building.
I got some more evidence. I have some more evidence to show.
It's melted, damaged, building.
Of course, we've probably seen. How many years have we been doing this? You know, we've been showing the same places over and over again because it's a small world after all, right? Yeah, it is. It's a small world after all. Yeah, it is. Be surprised. I've seen most of it, and it's all melted to shit. It's a small world after all because it's been melted to shit, and now you only have what's remained above the floodwater. All that shit would have been somewhere you could have walked. Now you can't. Now it's really a small world. I love this right here. This is great. Can't beat a Jerry on music.
I don't care where you go in this flat plane. You're gonna find.
Yeah, I'm very fortunate to have this song. These songs, I mean. Thank you, 405er Soul Survivor. It's fortunate. Blessed, I could say. But hey, why not? We did make a great discovery. That should have been obvious to a lot of people. It is to us, obviously. Thank you, Eagle Eye Crew, for being there. For being awake too, because none of us want to do this alone. Misery loves company, and we are going to be miserable watching these retards kill themselves.
Everywhere on this plane, all that's left.
I mean, we could sit back and mock them too, like the fucking elite. I'm kidding. What?
Everywhere on this
Oh
plane,
man, it's too much. I'm sorry.
all that's left is melted, damaged buildings. Free.
Come on. Oh.
Powerful evidence, non-stop evidence everywhere you look. These melted buildings. I don't care where you go in this flat plane, but these buildings have melted and damaged all over the fucking world.
Yeah, the total I get is 51 people.
Go and not see building damage.
Again, I see all the comments. You have to understand, guys, I'm broadcasting on Facebook and the Facebook group and my channel, When the Buildings Cried 2.0, and Flat Earth Truth Alerts. So there's a total of 48 altogether. 48. It was 52 a minute ago. Fuck them later. Fuck you too. I'm kidding. They don't want to hang out now? Fine.
These discoveries
remain ignorant in your own ignorance. I'm kidding. We're here to fucking grow together. The Eagle Eye Crew
these discoveries will be
has become much more wiser
commonplace.
Being together, trust me. If it weren't for it, man, believe me, we're becoming way wiser thanks to the Eagle Eye Crew here. All of us, two heads are better than one. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, us working together when we go over these videos, the comments, we're all becoming more wise. Or aware of things too, you know, these patterns that we recognize, we should be recognizing. Yeah, it was used to be 150 back in the day. Again, I don't understand it really. How it goes down instead of up. It should be the other way around. What's up, Evaldis? Hope you're doing well. I sent you the link, and Derek the link, of course. Spartan Red is always welcome. Freak 528. Well, that shows a lot of wisdom right there to say something so wise. Corey. Plus, somebody else said something wise too earlier. The more I learn, the more I don't know. That's always good. That means you're barking up the right tree for sure, as far as I'm concerned. You realize there's things that you don't listen, people. You realize there's things you can't know. You don't have enough evidence, so you can't know them, man. Says 11 watching right now. Says 49 watching on my shit. But again, I don't know, man. Believe me, I'm getting way more comments. I can show you the number of that. There's more people than which there's more than 12 people commenting. Or I mean, how many? 11? Yeah, there's more than 11 people comments. There's 11 different people right now. Dana, Jen, Robin, Evaldis, James, Corey, Rob. Hold on, Frederick, Ray, Red Bricks, Kim Ray, Nicole, D-Man, Benny Riley, 405er Soul Survivor. Benny Riley. I'm kidding. I already said that. Corey L. So there's that. Who else? James Breeden, and not the other. It's different James. Who else? Guess not that many. Whatever. T-Loke 88. There's another one. Venus Cupcake. Face Diaper Wet. I am Jedi. Chaser. It's unrecognizable what's taking place outside, or I mean outer windows. I have to agree. At this point, I feel like we're in the Twilight Zone. This is just bizarre. Oh, Heidi is another one. Dave Rose. Right. All right. Anyway, you get the point. They're shadow banning me, probably. Hello, McFly. I know. If you like this place, folks, at this point, then you're like what do you call it? Oblivious. Yeah, you're fucking oblivious, man, of your surroundings, and at any time, and they can do anything to you. You're basically retarded. You're a sitting duck. You're prey. You are the prey, literally. For show. Twilight Zone on steroids. Yeah, man, I know. Total retardia here. No, like no. Hollywood dystopian movies were probably mocking us. Yeah, they did. They were. They know. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Try to remember the 90s, compare then to now. Case closed. It's amazing, man. It's just, I remember fucking going to Ray's and fucking rolling on next with my hot ass girlfriend over every day. So that's all we did. So let's see. Eagle Eye Crew. It's Bizarro World. And we love you too, Robin. And the Eagle Eye Crew. So let's check this out here. See what we got here. Oh shit, where'd it go? There it is. I don't know if I remember this one or not. Wonder if it's gonna work. So let's continue to $51 watching. I'm gonna rock out the rush when I get off here. I'm introducing myself to my music again. Nice. Moving into it. We've been moving into it. We've been in it. You're in it. It looks like they have disdain. Exactly. True that. True that. Let me see if I can share this. Spartan Red video here. Wonderland Destroyed Part 2. Shout out to Derek, Spartan Red. You'll see some blocks getting cut into the side of these elephants where they were concrete molds, and now they're getting cut lined and block lined and whatever you want to call it. But you still see piles of red brick here. You see the red brick, you see the damage, you see the scorch marks. You see what happened to the brick here, the stairs, the molds. You see what happened. All of these right here have brick underneath. All the molds. Look at these incredibly designed, artistic concrete mold statues. Amazing. From the old world. Nothing to do with any retards that survived this event that did this to this building. This damaged building everywhere on this. This building is completely melted. The color has been cooked gray. And it's been melted. Tops of melted buildings that somehow survived, but look at it. That didn't survive. Look, it's all fucked up. All this right here on the left, liquefied and cooked into ash, dust, okay? There's nothing left. Okay? Somehow, out of all these buildings getting dustified and melted to shit, some of it, windows on top of a building survive. But you clearly see the rest around it has been cooked and damaged to shit. Melted, liquefied. Temperature dictates state of matter. And this shit got cooked. It's all ash here. Dust. Sand. Dirt. Soil. Land. It's all building ash. Building dust. Ash. It's all cooked. All this shit is melted buildings. All that shit is buildings liquefied and melted very fast. I don't know what can do this so fast, but that's all that's left of a building. Cooked to ash. Windows, doors, arches, stairs. Things you find in buildings. Go figure. Things you find in buildings. Windows, doors, arches, stairs, towers, domes. Towers, domes. Whoa, what in the fuck is Derek trying to do to us? Did you guys see that? He's getting fancy now. Hey, I like it. Although, don't be trying to get subliminal. Don't try to hit me with those subliminal messages. I'm kidding. Oh, man. Or try to give me a fucking seizure. Not that I'm epileptic, but look at the red. Son of a bitch. What's going on here? Melted to shit. Look how it's coming up from the bottom here, folks. Look what it did. Look what it did to the bottom of the building. That was a building. It goes straight down, okay? Normal buildings continue straight down, right? Yeah. So it came up from the bottom. Look. God damn it. Look at that. Cooked to ash. Literally cooked to ash. It was so hot. It was liquid hot. Melting. Temperature dictates state of matter. And then it re-solidified. And all that's left is ash. 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 Or rock curtains. Rock curtains. The building is rock curtains is where the building melts so hot that it starts to drip down over itself and conceal itself that it was a building. Okay? Okay? So all these buildings got so hot they started to melt down over themselves. And now these retards, these fucking retards think they're natural. Then there's mountains and shit, and they're not. It doesn't exist. It fucking doesn't work that way. Again, look at this shit, man. What the fuck? The damage is quite insane. It's quite worldwide, man. It's like, wow. It's like, you know, I don't know how you could do this by accident, in my view. You could never do this by accident, man. That's just my opinion, man. Like, why would you have some fragile system that could do that? It doesn't work like that, man. Like, these people are retarded. I don't know why they think this could happen by accident, in my view. You can't do something like this by accident, man. There's just no way. That's just my view. My opinion from the evidence. You just can't. This had to be intentional. To do something like, you can't even if you tried, you couldn't do this, man, you know? And they did it. So, you know, I don't know, man, you know? Look, windows, doors, arches, chairs. What things that fucking buildings have, man. Windows, doors, arches, and chairs. Not Titan assholes and tree stumps and shit. They got windows, doors, Titan, Titan, what? You understand. Towers and domes. Towers of the domes. Goo, 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 goo. things that buildings have: windows, doors, arches, stairs, towers, domes, columns. By the way, buildings have columns as well, and not mountains. Mountains don't have columns. Mountains don't exist apart from this event and the the X Factor event, the electrical energy melting buildings into what you think is natural mountains. There is no such thing. All these were buildings, bar fucking none, man. There's no such thing as mountains, land, islands. It's all melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. Again, you still have windows aligned. They're kind of cockeyed from the melting, but you still have the whole row of aligned windows in that whole building there. And look at the cut lines here. Cut into this crazy looking. Look what happened to the brick. That's all that's left, man. You got to be kidding me. They've been cooked into stone, man, these brick. You can't build like that, you fucking retards. Nobody builds like that. Stone. Look at the columns here. What has columns? Components, buildings. Looks like a circuit board. Look at the melt job here, man. Cooked to ash at the bottom. Look. Look at this melt job. Damage. Damage report. Damage report. Captain. Damage report number 1. Look at it. It's fucking, I assessed it. It's fucked. Look, cooked to ash. Fucked. Worldwide. It's insane. The damage. You can't believe the damage. You can't believe how many beings were here because of the amount of infrastructure that's been destroyed, man. You can't believe how many buildings they had here at once, folks. It's mind-boggling, folks. It's mind-boggling. This whole place, was covered in buildings, man. I'm sure they had their open areas and shit to do shit. Perhaps water contained somewhere, even. Clearly they had vessels that worked in the water as well, man. Clearly that was a statue building there of a sphinx. Some type of lion body with a human head. Again, common place to have vessels that were different. Another statue here that's been melted. Statue building melted. It's a shit. Look at that. Cooked to ash. Again, these were all buildings, man. Okay? Cooked to ash everywhere. Everything you look at is melted buildings or statues. Melted. And they used to have huge melted statues, folks. The majority, they're all gone. They were fucking insane, man. It was nothing. These fuckers were big. Some of these fucking fuckers were big, man. I mean, you could almost say they were Titanic, but it's not like they were titans or giants. It's just there were bigger vessels here and there. And, it's easy. Look at all the brick lines here. Towers to the dome much? Look at the towers to the domes. Right there. Brick lines. Look at the brick lines. You can almost still see some of the art in the fucking concrete molds. Look at them. Clueless as fuck that they're living on ruins and ashes of the most highly advanced civilization that you could imagine was living on this shit. I mean, there were buildings everywhere. Look how they just melted here like ice cream. See the flow lines, instant liquefaction. You have A-frames and flow lines. You have buildings that were solid turned instantaneously into liquid and began to fall down to the ground. Because once it becomes liquid, it's now heavier than the air and it can break free and fall down to the ground and melt down. Things that are heavier than the air melt down. Liquid. Temperature dictates state of matter. And then the irrigation system and all these buildings, a lot of them are still fucking working. Again, still flowing. Again, it's you're the wheel in the sky above. It spins. It keeps on turning. It never stops. It can't. It spins around the pole star Polaris that never moves your whole life. You can go up and look at the Big Dipper, circle around it every night. Your whole fucking life. But you believe fucking liars instead of looking up in the fucking sky at night. Your whole life that fucking North Star Polaris will be there because you're in something, not on something. The wheel in the sky above keeps on turning. The sun goes back and forth like a machine generator from the longest day of the year to the shortest day of the year, back and forth. It doesn't do anything different. It absolutely does not deviate from its electromagnetic circuit. Do you understand? Windows, doors, arches, stairs. Look. Melted buildings. Look, somehow, here at the bottom, look, the stairs survived. But they're damaged at the bottom. At least, I don't know. I just can't see, really, but it looks like that from here. I'm so far away from it, but it's like they're using the stairs still, maybe. Look, idiots that don't get this shit. I can't believe it. It's so obvious these are melted buildings. It's amazing. The rock curtain that covers the front of the buildings, folks. Literally, you could see how it dripped in front of the building. On down. You could see how this shit dripped down. Here, when it's really thin and sharp like this, it was very hot. It liquefied very fast, instantaneously. Literally falling off at the bottom. It's all hot. Wow. At the bottom, cooked to ash. And then here, all the shit rock curtained over the front of itself. It rock curtained over the front of itself. You could see how it fell down forward this way and over it this way. Somehow, it didn't cover the windows. It went around them. Again, you can still see the color of the red brick, the carbon, and some of the shit hasn't been cooked out all the way. There we go again, melted buildings. Very hot, very fast. And here from the bottom, look at the bottom liquefied A-frames, flow lines cooked into ash. Windows, doors, arches, stairs. Wonderland Destroyed Part 2. Cooked to ash. And a major event occurred. Columns, windows, doors. Fucking nuts. And what's this retard doing? What's he going to do? What's he going to do? Again, look, on top of a melted building here. And then down here, it's deep, see? It's the top of a melted building that's remained above the flood water. Top of a melted building remained above the floodwater. No cap, Valdez. Thanks, Corey. And towers to the domes. Again, look, tops of melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. And then this was all melted hot liquid and cooled off, densified again. It's nothing but ash. Nothing but ash and sand. Loose building ash. When it's loose and unsettled, like that's why you have landslides, because it's unsettled building ash. What do you expect? Of course there's going to be an earthquake or landslide. Of course you would expect that. And again, right here, you can still see all under the water is all melted buildings. All of it. Enormous continent-sized buildings in some cases, too. Believe it or not. They're there. That's why you have a continental shelf and a continental slope and an abyssal plain. An abyssal plain, for fuck's sake. You can see the tops of the buildings and shit. Everywhere. This place has been melted to shit. It's amazing. Look at that. Tops of melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. Again and again. It's everywhere you go. Once you start to see it, you can't unsee it. Look at that. Look. Columns. Stairs. Look at the fucking stairs and columns here. Man, look at the stairs there. Amazing. Melted buildings. Windows, doors. Buildings that look cooked to ash here. That's why you got a beach there. Cooked to ash. Cute little fucking island, huh? Top of a melted building. Let's get the other one too. Look at the building. You can still see the building round over here. Look at that. These are all melted buildings. Look, all of these are melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. That's why it's super deep around them. Blue, deep blue, which means it's deep because less light gets through. Duh. Tops of melted building that remained above the floodwater. Again and again. There's nothing new under the fucking sun, man. I'm telling you. Again and again. Again and again. Melted buildings that remained above the floodwater again and again. Melted buildings. Look how they melted. Melted. Wah. Buildings that remained above the floodwater. Melted buildings. Damaged. Again. A building that remained above the floodwater. Look at the brick lines here. And then look, some fucking plants, Scavenger 14, some plants grow on it, and these retards think it's the fucking, Mother Earth. Again, they're dumb as fuck here, man. Look at this melted shit here. Look at this. Look at all this melt here, man. What the fuck is wrong with these people, man? Buildings that remained above the floodwater. Buildings that remained above the floodwater. Buildings that remained above the floodwater. Look at the brick lines here on the right. Horizontal line, horizontal line, horizontal line. Horizontal flat roof, horizontal flat roof. Gee, what do you expect from a building, right? Look at the window here. They would have building here and then another building here. What do you exactly like you would do it? Look how they're all evenly spaced apart. Wow, look at Look at what's left of this building. Holy shit. Coming up the bottom, right? Damaging it. It melting back down over itself and shit. Look. Look at these fucking drip lines. These drip marks. Carbon drips. The carbon that they want to reduce is you. Really. Again, look, all buildings melted over itself, rock curtained over itself and shit. Look at all this shit has been cooked to shit. Cooked the block down there. What down there? Looky here. Again, you have buildings melting over and around themselves all the time. Over and over again and again. Again. I recognize the pattern. It's in a documentary. That's why I did a doc, to document it. It's the same thing. These are all buildings, man. Everywhere is melted buildings. Everywhere. That's all there is left. Look how they connected from building to building with a bridge here. Again, they all had, were connected, man, and there they are again and again. Look, the very top of this building here survived, like the very fucking top, And there's stairs all along the tops of these buildings. They're all connected. Out for thousands of miles. There's no Great Wall of China. It's from the whole world. That's all that's left of these melted buildings is the fucking stairs. Look at the stairs here. Look. Buildings melted around another part of itself. Other buildings. Building melted all the way up and stopped. Right there. All the way up, and it's just stopped. All these right here cooked the block here. Dripping down here, rock curtaining, darker carbon, just melting over itself. The buildings melting over themselves. Cooked. Look, still connected at the top. These two buildings still connected at the top. To this motherfucking day. Look at that. Amazing. This building was cooked. All melted buildings everywhere you look, and then the plants grow over it, right? And conceal it, and they think it's like natural rock, Mother Earth. They're dumb. And they got it wrong. And because they just believe everything the fucking goddamn TV says. Look at these stairs. Fucking stupid TV. Boy, that's one hell of a thing, man, that TV. Tell a lie to your vision. Mind controller. Works great with government. Did you know that? Again, here you have it. The heat coming from the bottom, damaging the brick here on the left, working its way up. All these buildings in the background cooked to ash. And this is a pocket of survival from the old world. Again, connected. These buildings are all connected. The bridges are cooler because of the arch, I guess. I don't know, and I don't care. But they're still connected to this fucking day. Again, this really was so hot, you could see it literally just started just dripping off itself and falling straight down to the ground from a solid into a liquid instantaneously. It was so hot here. I don't know. Wow. Cut lines. Look at the cut lines. Deep. That's fucking batshit crazy right there. That is fucking crazy. Crazy. These are all buildings. These are all melted buildings, folks. Look, windows, doors, arches, stairs. Things that you find in buildings. What do you know, right? Things you find in buildings. Look, things you find in buildings. Look at these fucking statues. They're still intact to this day here. See the statues? See how it melted around? Again, not all the human vessels were in great shape. Some of them indulged, I guess, or how you call it. It doesn't matter. They had the ear thing going. It's cool. Just look, windows, doors. Again, this building melted down over itself. And they can't recognize it's a damaged, melted building. It's amazing how dumb they are. Again, heat damaged from the event. They had cannons. Look. That's heat damage from the event. That was here from the old world, this right here. See how it got so hot that it started to melt down over this concrete, probably brick underneath, but who knows. But you see that that's just started leaking over the shit. It was so hot and melty and scorched. All the brick here and mortar, you can still see the brick and mortar here. But it's all damaged and majorly damaged. Again, look, tops of melted buildings. Look, tops of melted buildings that remained above the floodwater. Are you kidding me? Is this thing going or not? Again, look, fucking doors, windows, arches, stairs, right where they should be, man. It's fucking, I mean, come on. Again, here we go. I love this. Again, more evidence that the Leaning Tower of Pisa is just one of literally millions of other buildings. Millions of other buildings are tilting like this. Evidence that the ground was hot. It became viscous. Buildings began to lean and tilt over because of their weight, and then it stopped and it hardened back up real fast because it is concrete, and they remained at these tilts. Amazing. Amazing. The evidence is everywhere. There's a whole video, part one, or there we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to probably wind down. Yeah, I do. I wish I had a time machine, man. That's the best way to get back, man. Shit's cray. Oh, man, I wish I did have the time machine. Hot tub time machine. Okay. No, the sun is not a simulator, you idiot. Nothing is being simulated, you moron. All that above is creating what the hologram you see. The wheel in the sky is turning. It's a generator, holographic generator. Your physical light bodies are fake. There's no physical world. You're part of a collective spirit, a member of a single organism. There's nothing here is being simulated because the physical world doesn't fucking exist. It's fake. So it's not, the real world is spiritual. So this world is not simulating the spiritual world, retards. All right? Don't be fucking stupid on my goddamn chat. Anybody who says sun simulator again, you're automatically blocked. Fucking retards. God, they just regurgitate like robots the dumbest shit from retards like David Icke. God damn it, man. Yeah, I mean, frequency. Astro Geek, what's up? Much bro. I'm kidding. Much love. Much love, Andrea, Ray. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see where if Derek and Evaldus might want to come on tomorrow at noon. I might be doing another one tomorrow, hopefully. You see. Thank you, James, for being here. Another epic live stream hangout. I enjoy the hanging out, and we got a lot done. We understand the damage more and more as we keep going over it. We learn, even though we still learn more. You know, it's crazy about this event. You know, it's fantastic. Thanks, Libby. They can only alter one's perception, not reality itself, folks. But they can alter the way you see and perceive reality by what you believe, because they like to deceive. Yeah. Be here tomorrow at 12. Be there or beware of being ignorant. I'm kidding. Of course. Yes, it is. All right, guys. Much love. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Please like, share, and subscribe. Much love. Love you all. Any donations are welcome right now. So thanks. Much love. Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate that, y'all. Wait. What is he saying? I asked you guys to refer to their red brick pictures as brickshires moving forward. Bring your brickshires, and not pictures, brickshires, because it's evidence of red brick melting. It's everywhere, folks. Everybody can show the evidence of the melting red brick. The more the merrier. Much love. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yes, send me some pirate chain at $3. I'm just kidding.